Hey guys, Jordan here. In this video, I'm going to be demonstrating a use case for Zapier. So let's get into it. All right, so today's video is inspired by Ryan Stewart. He made a video or a comment. I made a video previously. I'll link it in the description below called Zapier, the best tool for real estate photography business, ? He says, thanks. I was wondering what use case for it was, how it worked, etc. You definitely touched on some things I was wondering. What's the most elaborate automation you've implemented with Zapier? Now, I'm not going to go into the most elaborate one. We have some that go all over the place, but I do want to share one that is a potential use case for most of you guys, right? So let's go over to my screen here. So I'm in our Zapier account, and here is a Zap that we're using right now. So what does this thing do? So the trigger for this Zap is when a new folder in a particular Dropbox folder is created. So once a new folder, so you can see the trigger is a new folder, it's Dropbox, new folder, and we have an account. Then we can set up the trigger. Okay, what folder, so this is his particular folder. And then a new property goes into this folder, and then it triggers. You can test the trigger to make sure that the password, whatever. Okay, so that's the trigger, right? A Zapier picks up, okay, there is a new folder in this particular folder within Dropbox. Now what? So now you can choose what you want it to do. In this case, we want it to create a new spreadsheet row on our Google Sheets for our editing team, right? So it's gonna automatically trigger that. So there's a new folder. We're creating a new spreadsheet row. Create spreadsheet row on our editing sheet. So we have just different information here. And then obviously you can test it. And so as our editing team is working from that sheet, which we have kind of redundancies as well in our systems, but that's one trigger that happens. It goes onto the sheet. Editors know that the photos have been uploaded. They can click on the link and download those photos. We also send an email as well, right? Just as a reminder, hey, new what is the topic? New property ready to edit, folder name, because we name the folder, and then we have link to the photos, and then here's the path. Edit these at your earliest convenience. Lister Pro Success Team. That's just a basic email template that we created for our editors. So anyways, this is just one of many. We probably have like 500 of these. We have I do know we have close to 500 Zaps that we use, but this is just a single use case where, the trigger is a new folder. Then it goes to, what do you want it to do? You don't have to use Google Sheets. We use Google Sheets. We use Gmail. We use all kinds of systems. We have other ones that we use as well, but this is one that you can use. Now you can do this type of thing as well for deliveries to your customers, right? So maybe you don't have thousands of customers. Maybe you only have a handful and you don't want to have to send them emails or do this or that. You can just export your photos from Lightroom or whatever editing software you want. Put it in their folder and then have it trigger to do something, right? So new folder in this customer's folder. What do you want it to do? Do you want it to send them an email? Do you want it to send them an SMS text? You can also, I will show as well, you can also add different things. So you can add like delays if you want it to delay. There's different filters where it can only meet certain criteria. Change format, I think that might be new, but anyways, they have over 5,200 apps. So just think about it. These are some that we use: Discord, Evernote, Google Calendar. But yeah, this library of apps that you can connect with Zapier is ever growing. So anyways, if you do a whole lot of repetitive tasks like sending emails, like doing a bunch of robotic type stuff, try to figure out ways that you can automate it in Zapier to where something happens and then something else happens, right? You're not having to manually going, hey, I just uploaded these photos, they're ready to edit. The editing team already knows they're on the sheet. They're getting emails. They know it's in the queue. You can do so many more things with this as well. So then, anyways, this is just a really quick basic thing that we actually use. I wanted to show one that we use so that you guys can kind of get the wheels turning and maybe some ways that you can save yourself some time in your business on the business side of things. So anyways, that's going to do it for this video. If you have any questions, reach out. We'll see you guys on the next one.